Hello everybody and welcome to today's stream. I'm Colette and I'm the art director of Remnants of the Rift. And joining me today is Emma, the game director. If you joined us... Sorry, I've been interrupting you twice. My bad.
Yeah,
I'm really sorry. But yeah, those who have seen us in previous streams, you know it's almost always the two of us. But for those that it's the first time joining us in this fun stream, welcome. So yeah, today we have something a little bit more different than usual, and today we shall be doing some textures for this new character that we're soon to reveal, and his name is Rim, and he is a mercenary, just like Morgan. I'm pretty sure, the ones that are seeing their stream do know a little bit of the game, but if not, well, it can still be interesting to see me paint, I guess.
yeah. The process of making something is always engaging.
Oh yeah. So let me see. I'm still learning to do this, but I think this works, huh? Alright,
we can start.
Work, so
yeah.
Allow me to add something real quick. I should have done this differently, but I'm still getting the whole hang of using streaming programs. They're fun, they're nice, but they're kind of difficult still. Like, they have some stuff that gets a little bit complicated.
Yeah, after all those streams that we have had, I'm still like running at 3 frames per second and still can't find what is that made me look like that.
Exactly. You're like, oh yeah, right, I have to do this, and you start like, it takes you a moment to like process it completely, and you're like, yeah, I did it, yay. So yes, today we'll be working on this fun little character. I think you can kind of see it in there. As I was saying, his name is Rim, and he's this fancy little mercenary. As you can see, he's very young in spirit. Yeah, let's leave it like that. So yeah, what I'll be doing here is using this fun little program called Substance Painter, and it's quite fun. Like this whole idea where I can just like draw directly in the program, and I can just do like there we go. I can just go and look at the model. It's not as interesting because it just looks like brown right now, but it'll start looking more interesting in a few moments. So yeah, the cool thing about it is that I can just like draw directly on the model, and the textures will be automatically updated. So it's pretty cool, because in the older times you had to like grab this picture and like the whole UVs, and then you would start to draw it in another program, and then you would have to upload it to the 3D model of your 3D program of your choice, and you would see like, oh, I didn't do this right, and then you would have to like tweak it over and over and over and over. So it was still a fun process. There was like a mystery of knowing if you painted that image correctly, but sometimes it would be rather slow.
Yeah, now the process is more similar to painting something in real life,
yeah,
like miniatures.
So it's curious. I have painted miniatures, but I have to say it's a lot more fun to paint on 3D than in a miniature, for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, that one's fun too, but I don't know. There's something fun of doing it like in a 3D world thing. I don't know. There's something special.
If you mess up the model, there's always that command of undoing what you do.
Yeah, that's useful. That's pretty useful in this case. So yeah, what I'm doing right now is adding a few new layers, and another fun thing of this program is that I can just like start selecting the the UVs, which are basically just like the it's a mesh but all like flattened out, so I can see the pieces. So here it looks like a facial mask, but
Yeah, it looks like
It's-
Mike Myers.
yeah. But it's actually his face. So as I start doing this, I immediately get a nice update, and Mr. Ream will start looking a lot more scary than this brown thing.
With brown eyes and the white
And-
skin.
Exactly. It's now it looks like those cheap toys, you know, the ones that you will get like I guess the translation would be the 50-cent toys.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, those ones that have like those kind of like pieces of plastic all over the place. This isn't in Unity. This is a program called Substance Painter,
Yep.
in which we paint the texture, and then this is later uploaded into Unity. As Unity works for creating the game, but it doesn't have many tools for like creating 3D models. Like you can make some basic stuff in it, but you can't paint in it exactly. You can make shaders though, so that's the fun part. Like if I were to use like the normal, if I wanted to do like a different lighting, so I could see the actual model how it looks, I could use this. But in Remnants, we do not use that kind of lighting. We use it like it's cel shaded and it's very very flat. So when I turn off all of the lighting in the program, it looks a lot more like what it will look inside the game. Right now what I have is I show the UVs in my model so I can see what piece is part of what. However, if I were to just like turn off the mesh wireframe, oh no.
Oh, you have
There we
to change the that.
Yeah, it was kind of silly, but it would look like this, and that looks really bad. And it's kind of hard to understand, so some people would just paint like this to be able to look at the details of the model. However, as I was saying a little bit, we do need to have it completely flat to help me look like it's more like what it will look like in the game. But
Yeah,
I
that-
do need to see this for now.
Yeah. That's why we also need the UVs, the plain image on the right side to have another visual like guide.
Yeah, it's pretty useful. Like sometimes I can paint directly over here, and then oh yeah, I can make wrong. Cool. Like I could try and make a small smiley here, but maybe I want to follow in this line in particular, like very very closely. So in some cases it's better to just paint directly in here, so I can like follow this line a little bit more efficiently. Something like this. Where I just go like this. And well, that was a little bit wobbly, but at least this part was like very clean.
Yeah.
So I can use this. I can play around like painting in one side or the other, so I can get like a clean look on here. Now I'm going to clean this up because I do not need that line in particular, and I'm going to remove it.
With a very small.
Brush.
Yeah.
That's the fun part. Like another thing this program does use on some fancy stuff, but I'm not a fan of what would you call it, the Windows Ink workspace, in which you need to get like this kind of those who paint have seen it, like you get this kind of a ripple effect in your line, and it gives you like this a very clunky experience because sometimes you don't want to see that ripple effect, but it has to do it. So sometimes your sketch looks a little bit like, what would you call it, like the lines get stuck.
Yeah.
So I made a trade-off in which I cannot use I'm unable to use my my pressure right now, but I can do my lines very cleanly, so I just fake it, like doing some fun little tricks in a few moments. Maybe it's not that good of an idea, but I really, really, really hate the ripple effect, so I'm willing to deal with that, honestly. Now you can see this fun little arm collection to Reem's left. Well, to my left, but that would be Reem's right. And I'm going to give them a little bit of look. So as you can see, Reem also has metal robotic arm like Morgan, but he has a fun little collection of different types of hands. They're not very detailed hands, would that be the word? They're a lot more like rudimentary. I think that's the
Yeah,
word.
more clunky, more basic.
Yeah, his hands are a lot more basic and clunky compared to Morgan's, which are a lot more like a high quality hand, if we could call it like that. And yeah, I am streaming right now currently from Subway. I'm painting fresh right now. Pretty fancy, right? Now, the fun thing I'm doing in here is that I'm using this fun little layer mode in which I add a fill color and then I add a mask. That way, whenever I paint any of the UVs, I just get that tiny piece. We paint it this way because we like to be able to tweak whenever needed. For example, maybe for some reason we're tired of Reem having like normal human skin, and we decide, oh hey, maybe Reem should have like, I don't know, pig skin. And yeah. It's pretty easy, and we just like change over the color whenever we need it. So it's like, oh yeah, it's kind of boring that he has like a peach skin, so let's go with blue. And so we just change over the color and then boom, we just re-export the asset and we have a nice and easy way to play around with it. Or maybe you don't like the color of the shirt or any of those things. It makes for a quick process. Quick and fun process. So usually when... Sorry, Emma, go ahead.
No, you have like a split, the paint went to the...
Yeah, the skin. That's kind of the fun part, like when you use this mode, like the polygon fill, it's called. You need to be very careful when you click, because if you just select stuff here, as you can see, it will grab everything. So this mode in particular, it's sometimes easier to just paint it over like this. And just go with this. It's pretty useful.
Yeah.
I totally forgot to paint his ears.
Yeah, they are like part of the hair right now.
Doesn't matter, I just need to find them. And here they are. But yeah, sometimes what I do is I like see a little bit of like, where's Waldo with the UVs? And it's like, hey, let's just like take a moment to click on something, find it out, and then find the correct piece of UV in here to be able to paint it over. So for example, I still need this piece. And here it is. Sometimes you can, I mean, the longer you play around with this, it becomes easier to like distinguish which part of the UVs it is. And it kind of works, but sometimes there's a few pieces that I can make like confused. Like, I know that these are the eyes because it looks like the unwrapping of it looks pretty much, it's pretty clear it's an eye, like in here. But sometimes other pieces are a little bit harder to like distinguish, like, oh, what's the feet? What's the, what could this mysterious piece be? Like, it doesn't quite tell you something at like at a glance. When everything is just one color. However, when you start doing this, the longer you do it, the easier it is to like distinguish certain pieces. It's interesting, it's fun. So let's do his pants. You can see, I'm pretty sure these are his pants, and there we go. So he's starting to look less and less like one of those cheap action figures. I think this is the shoe. This looks like a shoe. So yeah, I would say it's a very relaxing process. It's fun and it's like simple. Metal skin. I don't think he could. Well, like I can do this, but it won't really look like it because it's just going to be like, you know, gray. It's like a RoboCop, I guess. Yeah, let's give him less creepy eyes. Or maybe end up being creepier because now it's like only white. Maybe that's just as scary. I think Emma has disappeared on us. Are you still here, Emma? Or am I still here? Quick question, guys. Am I still here?
I think I'm back.
You are back. You're back from the past.
Yeah, I disappeared just for a few
Moments.
seconds. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. I won't give him Naruto eyes. Sorry. I'm not sure what is a Naruto eye, so I cannot do that. So yeah, he's starting to look a lot more human, like this. Yeah, I think you're still in the past. I mean, we can hear you, but we can't see you anymore, Emma. Is there any chance you might send me over a new link so maybe we can bring you back to the human world? I think he's gone again. That seems more like it. Yeah, UV painting is pretty fun. It's slow, but it's fun. And I did something that I almost did something really bad. I just noticed I haven't saved any time. You think that's a very dangerous thing to do. One should always save their pictures. But it's safe now. Ah, there it goes. So yeah, what I have here is pretty much almost the base color. I keep forgetting he does have a shirt on, so we should keep that too. He looks a bit too cold like this right now. So let's cover him up a little bit. There we go. And while this works, obviously this tool in particular is only for like the first step of like painting over, so I can get an idea of how he will look. But in like, you know, in the real picture, in his design, he definitely doesn't have like a square shirt.
Yeah.
It's a lot more like rounded off. So we are going to clean that up in a little while. But first I just leave like the base color to make sure it looks how I want it to look. And then I will add the other details. Yeah, it's the fun part of like doing this kind of stuff. You can just like disappear it, and now even without the wireframe, you can start to see how he will look. He's starting to make like sense as a character. Which is as I was saying, this is the fun part of painting UVs. Like it is just like laying in the flat colors, but it really helps you to start giving in the details. Now, something I'm doing here that's not a good idea is just adding layers and not naming them correctly. So I will do that in a second.
Yeah. Feel like it's not a great name.
Yeah, field layer 7, 10, 9, 8, and that's a terrible idea. So let's do this the right way. So this here is not field layer 6, but it's shoes. Here we have our pants. And I forgot to do this. Let's bring Emma back from the past. Or not. That's interesting. Oh, there we are. There you are.
Oh,
yay.
Nice.
Back.
I'm back. Completely back though. Yeah.
You're back from the past. So now that it's a little bit cleaner, let's go with it. And if I'm not mistaken, he's got a few white streaks in his hair, which should be this one and probably this one, I think. We'll just have to make it smaller once I erase it a bit. But
yeah,
it should look something like that. And I say we go with this one too. Oh no, it's one of those.
Yeah, it's one of those. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes you get like fun stuff like this where it's all like divided. And it's important to be like that because otherwise it wouldn't like unravel correctly. But it sometimes makes it kind of annoying when painting it over. But it's not the end of the world. It's not that bad. It's kind of annoying, but not like impossible to do. Now, a good question here would be, what do you think, Emma? Should he have like a white streak on the back too?
Well, I don't think so. It might
be too much, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe? Or maybe something in here, like about something like this.
Oh, let's try it.
We can see if it's too much or not in a few moments.
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I feel like it could work actually. Now let's give it a go and we can see if we need to remove it or not. That's the fun part of 3D. I don't have to like suffer too much with it. If it doesn't look good, I can just erase it quickly and go ahead with it.
Don't you think that it be more like visible on the other side? We are going to see
Here, right?
green mostly, yeah, from that side.
That is true. That is true.
We can flip it at the end of the day.
We could flip it. We could do it like just give him his streaks in the other way, like here.
Yeah. But I think that can wait.
Yeah, we'll try that in a moment.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Nah, it's not. Sounds like a good idea. Let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. But first, let me add in his fun little things. This stuff. What would you call this?
Oh, like the
The
I don't even know how it's called in Spanish.
Yeah, that's a big issue. I'm trying to remember it too, but I do not remember. I think that's a bit. I went a bit too far in here.
Yeah,
it's
around
here.
there. Yeah.
And there we go.
Then the back side.
Easy peasy.
Nice.
There we go. It's the color. His color is there. That's a word, I think. However, I feel like he might look better with another color. Maybe. How about this? Let's give it a go. Let's see if I can find that color once more. I'm always misplacing my pictures. Yeah, what do you think of this blue?
Okay, let's see.
Maybe
Okay.
green. That looks kind of weird. But how about something like this?
Yeah. That looks.
That looks good,
That
right?
looks good. Yeah.
I think it fits him. Maybe it could even be a little bit darker. How about if we go with something like this? And this one will go with something like... Yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah, it kind of matched with the hair.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
It was like brown, blue, brown on the, well, like brown, dark, black on the pants. That's it.
Yeah, that looks good. I like it. Something like this. And yeah, I think that's enough for the blocking face. So now what I have to do is go a little bit deeper into this picture and clean up my lines. Well, my blocking more exactly.
Yeah, the squares.
Yeah, so let's remove those squares. Let's make some... Oh, there's one color that shouldn't be there. We can fix that in a moment. So yeah, I go into my UVs and then I make this tiny little trick. The really fun part of the UV is like you paint something and like you don't need to like really model all this stuff. Like there's no need to model in the undershirt or the creases in his eyes or whatever. Like you can just color in it like this. Also, I need to erase this.
They are real small details that you won't be able to
There we go.
tell that if they are like
In there or not.
yeah.
Like, I'm going like really close up in this character. Very, very close into it. However, inside the game, he will look probably something like this.
It may be small, but yeah.
Probably something like this.
Yeah.
Really tiny. So all of the details that you won't really see, so it's not necessary to model him in. Like, oh yeah, it can just be just like a big piece of skin. And there's not a need to add any more details. Like, this is a fun part of it, like our hands. They only have 3 fingers actually.
Yeah.
So it looks kind of horrible when you look it up close.
Yeah, it looks really bad.
It's
We
scary.
call
It's
them
very
like piggy
Pig feet.
hands.
yeah, they're kind of like pig feet, like just like this. Kind of
This is what like.
funny. However, there's no need to it. Like, it really doesn't matter because again, you will be seeing the character from like here, this close. So up here, it looks like a hand, like without dishes. Like, you just need like this finger and these 2 fingers, and you can just like it's enough pieces to give a feeling like you're animating it. Those who have played the game, like, they will notice it. Like, Morgan also has only 3 fingers, but you don't really notice it like from afar. So these are fun little tricks to optimize the game. Like, the less triangles a model has, the easier it will be for the game to render the model, so the less resources it'll take, and the faster the game should play. It's all fun and tricks.
Yeah. Also the rigging, we save a huge amount of time, like cutting.
Costs.
Yeah, 4 fingers.
Yeah, like, who needs 4 fingers? I mean, who needs... 4 fingers are overrated, and 5 is like something out of this world. However, if I remember correctly, Juno does have 4 fingers, right, Emma?
No.
She also has 3?
She has 3. Yeah.
Ah,
But since she's more like alien-like character,
Yeah,
it
that's
doesn't
right.
seem to. And also their hands
They're
are
huge.
bigger. Yeah, really huge. Like
They have like these huge fingers. I think maybe his shirt is more around here, right? Make my line a little bit larger. Yeah, it's a more fun t-shirt like this. So yeah, the lines start looking funny in here. However, when you look at the model in here, it looks just fine. So it's like, yeah, that's a shirt. Maybe he could have a v-neck, like a very intense one. Something like this.
yeah,
that works too.
yeah.
I think I do like that. That's a good idea. Yeah, let's keep the v-neck. Makes him look more fresh. Yeah, like other things we do, like we can also fake more details in here. Like, let's... I don't know. Do you think he would have chest hair?
I don't think
I'm
so.
not
I
sure.
mean,
He could have, but I'm not sure. Would he? I'm not.
let's try it.
Alright, let's
Just try
give it a
it.
go. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm going to duplicate this because I don't want to paint this over. Oh, he's now very old. Now he's old.
It takes a couple of years.
In the future. Oh no, very 70s heavy guy. I'm not sure I like that. I'm not sure I dig that. There we go. But it's like, don't know. Like this, you mean? Like that classic hair?
Let's see. Well,
It's not that bad, but I don't quite like. It's not that bad. It's not that good. But you said very 70s heavy guy. So
it
I don't know.
feel like just a couple of parallels, like parallels.
I don't know. I kind of get the feeling like you can feel like
No.
that's terrible.
I don't know. I don't really know about that.
There's still little spirals, but that no, I don't think that looks good.
Maybe a spiral, like just one twist, like
No,
making
man.
no, I don't know.
And I'm sorry, no. This is. I feel like if he has like chest hair, I feel like he would also have like armpit hair, and that's not a good look. Like his arm is very, very, very like. I forgot what his sleeve is very rolled up, so I don't know. I feel that would happen, and I'm not sure I like that look. What do you think about that, Emma? Or are you digging the chest hair now?
I don't know. Maybe we should like just hide that layer, and then bring them back in a couple of minutes to see.
Metallic arm hair? Like, you mean like this? But that just makes him look like he's old. No, man, that looks terrible. No, I don't know. I don't think I like this. I don't know, man. I think like this might be a little bit too much. Oh, you meant hair in his metallic arm. That would be weird. Like, you mean like this?
On the armpit, that came out on the armpit.
No, but he said of his metallic arm. But yeah, that doesn't quite work. Oh man, that's terrible. And he also be like here. No, man, that's awful. No, this is terrible. It looks like rust.
Yeah,
Maybe
it looks more like
the
rust.
other color, like this one.
What could be like the reasoning behind that ring have like hair in his metallic arm? It's like
Some gross hair. It's a new feature.
yeah, like a cat.
Oh. That's not good. Like, maybe you don't have fingers, but you can grow hair in your arm. What a trade-off. Yeah, it was fun to see, but I definitely don't think it's a good idea to keep it in. Yeah, no, hairy rim is kind of scary. I mean, that's a fun discussion, like in game, or like in our development. Like, it is a fun debate. I'm personally a person that's not a big fan of what's the word, Emma? Like body hair.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a big fan of like facial hair either. Like, yeah, like a mustache or like beards.
That was one of the funny things that we talk about. Like Thomas have like
Oh yeah.
facial hair, and also no rim,
That was a discussion too. Like first I
as
was
a
like,
mustache.
yeah, like when we were designing him at first he didn't have a mustache, And I'm like, yeah, that's cool, I like that. And then people were like, yeah, you should give him a mustache too. And I was like, oh man. But then Patty is the one who designed this character. So
Yeah.
she gave him a mustache, and I was like, it looks good. So he was like, ah, man.
Yeah,
I
it
had
kind of
to-
fit the character.
Yeah, I accepted my defeat and was like, yeah, he can keep the mustache. It fits him. So he has it. I do not like Thomas with a beard. I still prefer like the shaved Thomas.
Really?
But-
I don't know.
Everybody prefers him like that, and I'm like, all right, fine. And it
We
was terrible
can shave
because,
him once in a while.
So-
Like,
we can add a version where he randomly shaves
yeah,
every.
it's the DLC.
Yeah, shaved Thomas DLC. I'll probably
The
be the only one to
hairless
buy
part.
it. Oh no, hairless version? Like completely hairless, like he's bald too?
Maybe.
Oh no. Like naked mole rat DLC. That would be awful. That would be. Oh no.
I mean, that could be a problem since they don't have like a head
A head. They don't have heads.
under the hair. I think that you can see that here in Rim.
Yeah, you can kind of see he's like. Let's zoom in. Let's go inside. There we
There
go.
you go.
Ooh, you can see spooky eyes. It's cool, right? But you can kind. Oh man, I went down.
No. Yeah.
There we go. You can kind of see like he doesn't even have like this part of his body, but there we go. Like he only has a neck. Ah, once again, I failed. Yeah, he only has this neck, and there's nothing else up here. But it's not necessary because he just has like this long hair, and there's nothing to do in here. I think the only one who actually has a head is Morgan, right? Like Morgan can
Yeah.
actually be bald.
Yeah.
But that's because we needed like to like Morgan's hair has a lot of joints in the rigging. So the way we could do like Morgan's hair be all like wavy, we needed to separate their hair from the head. So if you go in the game and just like grab the hair, you can go like woo, and it's like if it were like a toupee. So it looks kind of funny. Like bald Morgan, those look kind of funny. But yeah, there we go. No, he has a bit more tails in his clothes. And there's like this whole fun part of just like adding tiny stuff like the seams in the clothing. He also had one little pocket in the concept picture. So let's give him a little pocket. And I'm using my very, very tiny brush in here. It's real tiny, and this pocket is real big. Maybe I went a little bit overboard in here. Let's make it smaller. Maybe around here. No, a little bit more, right? Maybe around here. I think that one's good. Yeah, what do you think? That looks good,
Yeah.
I think. So let's make it a bigger pocket because this looks kind of ugly. So yeah, the fun
Just
part is like
after.
it's my very, very tiny brush, but it's a good brush. Like it's very tiny, but it doesn't matter. I can just do these fun little tricks. And yeah, maybe this one is a bit too big, but yeah, we can just draw over it, and now you can see it. Over here, and see, I can give these little tiny effects of like volume and everything, and just like painting over in my tiny brush. Yeah, I guess the models are kind of like Lego characters, like. Yeah, I think. Well, no, I can't close, like. I can't do that in here, right, Emma? Like, remove the hair?
No, you
That
can't.
would be funny, just to show, like, that part, but I can't do that. However, I do not have Unity open right now. My PC is kind of a little bit old, so if I open up Unity plus this program at the same time, while I'm also streaming, there's a very high chance my PC will just, like, die.
I mean, you're not like a transparent layer, but you have to like turn on the opacity settings and the shader that support that feature.
I could do that.
But it's like a long process.
Yeah, it's rather long. I just wanted to show like Morgan's Lego head, but that would imply doing too many things maybe. But maybe another time. Yeah, I think this looks like a pocket, but it's still too low. Like maybe his shirt is a little bit too open. And yeah, this doesn't look natural. Most probably, I think, to be honest, his pocket is probably around here. And it's like closed up, like, since his shirt is open. Let's give like a little bit more of a real 3D feeling in here, because this looks rather flat. Yeah, it should be something more like this. Whoa, that went a little bit too far. There we go. And yeah, that definitely looks more natural, I'd say. I do like that option. Just a little bit larger. And maybe that was too much. Nah, this is good. What do you say? This looks good.
Yeah.
That definitely looks more like it. Let's also remove a little bit of this spot in here, just so it looks a little bit more natural. There we go. Let's give him that real rolled up sleeve look. Let's play around a little bit with the pieces and make it look a little bit more like what would happen if you had a real shirt, I guess. If that's the word we're looking for. So yeah, the first process where I would just like add in the colors all over. Well, it could be a vest, but it's not really a vest. He's got a t-shirt. And it's like, yeah, it's just a shirt rolled up. Like maybe he could have, I don't know, maybe it's a Hawaiian t-shirt. And he's got this cool little, I don't know. Oh, thank you for saving, program. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Like
maybe he could have like seagulls in his shirt. Or maybe some hearts like this. Yeah. A very lovely shirt. What do you think about that, Emma?
Are you implying that he is in love?
Maybe he's in love. Who knows? He could very well be a man in love. He is allowed. Whoa, that was a very nice line, huh? Very clean, if I say so myself. There we go. That's a fun thing, like we could go ahead and give a lot of like details on the shirt. However, it's kind of a dangerous game because, as we were saying before, like he looks very tiny inside the game. And whenever we want to add like a lot of details in shirts or whatever, it looks like mush. It looks terrible. It looks awful. And it's very sad because Morgan used to have like this really, really groovy shirt back then. It was a really neat shirt.
In the portrait, it looked good, but
in game it looked terrible.
Yeah. Kind of like, I don't know, like you know,
kind of like
vomit. Yeah.
Like that portrait. Oh yeah, that's a cool groovy shirt. And then you see the chibi model in game and it's like, oh yeah, cool, that's a puke shirt. So it was sad, but we had to remove Morgan's fancy. Oh, he's got the teams on like this. Maybe he should keep the teams. He do be looking fresh like this. Now let's. Oh, whoops. Let's do this and another mask. And we'll just add a little bit of a darker color in here. Not too much, let's see.
Whoa.
It's a great test just to try out this color. Maybe a bit darker, a bit more of a saturation. I think this is good. Alright, so let's remove his smiling pants. And let's add in a little bit more details. I hate when I do this. It does have a fun little he's got a belt on, so let's add those fancy belt lines so it looks a little bit more detailed. Nothing too big, nothing too over the top, but it will help. Those are a bit bulky. Let's add this one over here. And yeah, they're not very noticeable, but they will look more when I make a little bit of a tricky movement in here. Now let's add a few more seams. Will I be able to do this in one go? Let's see. Not too bad, not too bad.
Yeah,
I still have it. Maybe. Oh no, I didn't want to do this. There we go. Let's do this, and there we go.
Whoa.
It's such a trippy thing to do.
Yeah, it is.
But there we go. And fix that up. And now I can do. Sorry?
I actually didn't know that you can do that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's useful sometimes, but other times it's like very trippy. Sandals! He could have sandals, I guess. I mean, he not so much for the fact that it's like what's the word? There we go. Like the model is not made to have sandals because those are clearly shoes. You can see he's got a shoe piece.
Shoe.
he got shoe, so that wouldn't work. However, we can do something silly in here. Maybe we can try and give him a sandal shoe. So maybe if that's his chest hair. Maybe if I paint this one's shoe color like this. Yeah, we can do that. Let's give him sandals.
Oh my god.
Why not? Let's give him sandals. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Let's do it.
What color? I mean the classic, like, you know, the that shoes. You know them, like they're like these. No, they're more like brown. But usually, you know, the that shoe where they have like sandals and socks.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's working.
It's working.
Oh no, it's working.
Unfortunately, it's working. What have you done, man? I hope you feel bad about suggesting this.
Yeah.
I hope you regret this idea. Oh no, Crocs! He could have Crocs too.
Yeah, but that one's kinda hard to
That would be hard to make me do that, honestly. I would suffer too much. Like, sandals are one thing, but like Crocs? Come on, man, that's not good. Maybe it would be like, you know, the classic, this kind of sandal, you know which one?
Oh, the ones that just sleep.
Yeah. Like the booties.
Yeah. Oh my god. Why? It looks kinda like a Animal Crossing character.
Yeah, I mean, let's do this. Let's make it worse. So, it will go from here.
Oh no.
So you can see more of his feet. Oh yeah. Look at that! He's got sandals on.
Yeah. You can use them out just to see how it looks like. That looks like sandals, or like you know, like those shoes that.
These also have, they should have something like this, right?
Yeah.
To make it more sandal-like. Oh, I did that wrong. There we go. Something like this, I think. Should it fill up? Yeah, they're filled up, right? Like something like this? Is this a sandal? Yeah, I feel that's a sandal. Oh god. But we still need to do the most important part. Like, all right, let's do this. Let's do this, man. Let's keep him.
Oh no.
Now he's got socks.
Socks with sandals.
Yeah. Only the best fashion statement in the world.
You're going to do it.
I'm going to do it. I mean, they asked for it. So I'm going to do it. Like, I'm going to go all in. If you just have like you know. Oh, it's not painting. I was erasing actually. Oh yeah, there we go.
No.
He can have his
Why?
tiny toes. Now it's like a tiny, it's like a paw.
Wow, like a paw.
Oh, I gave him like 2 left feet. Whoops.
No.
There we go. Oh, but he should have.
Oh my god.
Wait, let's do it better. Let's give him more toe.
I'm really surprised that actually
That it
worked. Yeah.
I think that's the fun part of 3D. We can trick a little stuff that shouldn't happen.
Yeah, I didn't expect that to happen, really, you know.
We can create some awful things with the power of texture. Let's finish this. Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh my god.
There we go. He can have toenail. Yeah. There we go.
No, my god.
Let's do it even better, man.
Yeah.
Let's paint his toenails. There we go. He can look all pretty and stuff. I mean, if you're going to use sandals, it's because you want to show off your toenails, of course.
Yeah. That.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that.
Oh my god. Why?
He should have. Yeah, let's give him 3 toes only. Let's do that. Why not? I like that idea, man. You're giving some amazing ideas in this stream. Amazing character. Let's hope this isn't too scary, but let's see what happens. Okay, so no wait, that one was fine. Let's do this one. So let's make this one even bigger. Or maybe he only has like 1 toe. Like this, yeah? It's great, so you will actually see his toes from very far. How beautiful.
Oh.
Look at that! Look at that! It's great!
Yeah. Kinda is.
We keep pink. Yeah, let's make them pink. Why not? Oh yeah, it looks great. It looks great on him. Look at that. It's great. I love it. Oh no, like unito? I think it wouldn't be... You couldn't even see what's going on if we did that.
Yeah, it kind of
Or
looks
yet?
like. Whoa! Oh my god! I don't know.
Oh, that's scary. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Reem does paint his nails and sells feet pick. I feel like he might do that. Yeah, I think this is real. In this let's keep
It's
this canon.
canon.
And we know that Reem paints his toenails. You don't usually see it because he doesn't wear sandals, but whenever he does, you can see his toenails. They're very well kept, and he is a Barbie girl. Oh yeah. That's great. So now you have the great joy of knowing how Reem's feet look. Amazing. I love it. It's perfect. It's a great idea. It's perfect. What do you think, Emma? Is it canon or what?
Yeah, it can be canon. It should be canon.
Yeah. Now you heard it here first, folks. Reem has pretty toenails. I guess this is a new Wikifeed entry. It is canon. I don't know. Should he always have? I would like. I'm starting to look kind of funny that he wears sandals, but I don't know. What do you say, Emma?
Well, we can make 2 textures, and I don't know. It's the bus. It's a dangerous place.
It is a dangerous place. He might end up losing another limb if he does that.
Yeah,
One
you can
should
hit your fingers.
Yeah, one should probably be more careful with their shoes in that scary place. Yeah, he probably doesn't wear sandals. I'm sorry. It was a good try, though. Amazing. So yeah, that's kind of the fun part of making 3D textures. As you can see, we can do a lot of fun things with it by just coloring it, like give a character feet shoes, because at the end of the day this is still a shoe, even if it's like a feet colored. One of the fun parts is just being able to, like, as you won't see the character like any clothes, as the game is like in an isometric view, you wouldn't be able to notice that those are actually shoes, even though he's got like a feet things, or chest hair even. I do not like it, but he can even have chest hair. Oh, he looks beautiful. It's beautiful. But yeah, this is a fun, albeit a rather slow process, so it's definitely not something that would be finished in one single stream.
Yeah.
However, if you guys did enjoy this fun little stream, we can make a part 2 where we have a little bit more of a finished up Rim with probably normal shoes.
Please, with normal shoes.
Maybe the next part can be when Rim gets some real shoes. Rim goes to the store and buys some shoes. It's a great sequel. Or Rim ends up losing a foot to match his fancy arm. But yeah, I hope this was fun, enlightening, and interesting for everyone.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed our stream, and we'll probably do a second part of this if you guys would like to see some more of texture fun. I'm going to save it just in case, so we can preserve those beautiful feet. Just in case. So yeah, we hope you liked our fun little stream, and we'll be seeing you guys soon. Have a nice Tuesday, everybody. If you like what you see, if the game looks interesting, remember to follow us on, follow our social media, and also wishlist us on Steam. So, oh, I missed something. So yeah, see you everybody. Have a nice day.
See you. Take care.
Goodbye.